Hello guys, this is Shiraz Amazing Videos. Review of the retro-themed special edition Audi RS6 Avant GT US with 621 horsepower. You're not making this up. It's the retro-inspired special edition of the already extremely sporty Audi RS6 Avant, known as the 6 Rupees Avant GT. To refresh your memory, Audi's mid-sized 4-door A6 sedan line gave rise to the 6 Rupees, a wagon. Eventually, it received a 5-door Avant variant, which quickly evolved into the standard design for the RS performance version of the 6. Yes, in fact, due to its historical worse stigmatization than the minivan as a boring, family-hauling stinker, the station wagon is arguably the only vehicle in SUV land that sells worse than the declining sedan. That one is the Griswold's fault. The RS6 Avant was then discontinued in North America for a while, though it was brought back to this continent a few years ago. We believe that the overabundance of SUVs has drawn attention away from SUVs and toward more practical yet high-performing alternatives. Hence, wagons are returning, much like synthpop and high-top sneakers. The Audi 90 Quattro IMSA GTO, a race vehicle that dominated the American racing series for one incredible season in 1989, served as the model for the Audi RS6 Avant GT. The year before, Audi competed in Trans Am. The Audi 200 outperformed every competitor to the point where Trans Am implemented a no quattros policy at the conclusion of the season. After making the switch to IMSA, Audi used the 90 GTO to its advantage, winning 7 of the 13 races that season. However, the car's late development prevented them from winning the championship. As soon as it started operating, it took over the field. The Audi RS6 Avant GT is dressed in tribute to this, featuring special body components, graphics, and a host of other additions. No, that's not at all. This special edition is a true celebration of the race car that inspired it, thanks to revisions made to its foundation. The same 4.0-liter turbo V8 engine with 621 horsepower that powers the 6 Rupees is housed under the carbon fiber hood, but it's tuned to reach 190 miles per hour instead of the 155 to 170 miles per hour top speeds on other models. The GT comes equipped with a sport exhaust and carbon ceramic brakes as standard to help control it. Moreover, the Audi RS6 Avant GT replaces its adaptive air suspension with a manually adjustable 5-link coilover system that is 10 mm lower by default and 14 pounds lighter. The GT can reach 60 miles per hour with the integrated launch control in 3.2 seconds. Indeed, it does. All you have to do is floor the brake pedal, hit the gas, and then lift off the brake when you're in the most aggressive 2 Rupees drive mode. It is simply always prepared to take off without having a specific menu or setting. You know, it's a wild ride for an apparently family vehicle. The ultra-short turbo lag is somewhat noticeable, but it is offset by the blazingly quick 8-speed Tiptronic gearbox. Every time you shift gears manually or let the transmission handle things on its own, the transmission is positioning you for success. In light of this, the GT accelerates quickly enough to land you in legal hot water before you even realize it. But the world is your oyster if you have your own runway. The RS2's stability settings allow the car to have plenty of controlled tail action without going crazy, which makes the GT a boisterous toy. This, along with the communicative tight suspension, produces minimal snap and a broad range of rear axle control. Except for a small airstrip gymkhana, it's very expressive when driven on a winding backroad. The GT can bite down and drag itself around a curve aggressively because of the COI lovers, and the all-wheel drive power delivery rips it out with incredible control at the finish. Yes, without a doubt. All of the additional performance does not compromise any of the usefulness. Behind the second row, there is still 19/4 of a cubic foot of storage that can be expanded to 5.6 cubic feet if necessary. In essence, you can theoretically take your friends and their belongings along for a few laps around a track in exchange for all the whipping around you can do with the Audi RS6 Avant GT. You understand. The GT's front end is entirely custom, featuring a painted hood with sections that reveal the carbon underneath. The bumpers and fenders are both brand new carbon fiber pieces that reduce the package weight by 2 kg. The red-gray-black decals are a natural match for the roof spoiler around back, which mimics the wing of the 90 GTO race car. Only the heritage white paint and these decals are offered on the GT in the United States. If you wanted to hide all this hot stuff for some weird reason, there is no decal delete option. The red brake calipers and white 22-inch Avis wheels complete the look. Inside are carbon fiber accents, matching GT badging, and a number plate that displays the particular model out of 660 that you were able to acquire. Just 85 of the 660 are going to the United States. So, if you're interested, give your local Audi representative a call as soon as possible and start politely requesting. Although the price hasn't been revealed, Audi has informed Top Gear that it will likely start at under $200,000. These 85 will not only be limited edition, but they will also differ in several ways from the European models. First off, there are 4 optional colors for the Euro spec GTs that we will not be able to obtain: Chronos Grey, Nardo Grey, Madeira Brown, and Mythos Black. To go with the darker tones, there are additional decals in grey and black. Additionally, our Audi RS6 Avant GTs have sport seats that are adjustable, as opposed to the bucket seats found in other models. A few interior details also reveal whether this is a US or European model. The Audi RS6 Avant GT is an exhilarating contemporary sports vehicle that handles turns so quickly you won't believe you're in a full-fledged SUV. The GT looks just as aggressive thanks to its distinctive bodywork, and with performance upgrades, it can also walk the walk. The graphics, which are based on race cars, enhance everything by adding a dash of flavor and vintage attitude. Regarding 80s hits, this is an incredibly excellent contemporary rendition of a timeless classic.